fun together. And a successful party needs planning and skill. Whether it's a special carnival designed for gay entertainment or a game party in a home, they all take planning, and they should all be fun. If you are going to give a party, plan that party around a purpose.
Swing.
Break. Break. Be the rhythm, repeat. Break. Be the rhythm, losing the beat. Take it over, it's time to break out.
I'm almost done. Just shoving food in my mouth. And sometimes other things, wink wonk. Like my fork. You know, the sexiest of all utensils, the fork. Food is the best, I agree. It is absolutely the best. I love it. Okay. We have completed our eating. So now, we're gonna keep the music on, but just have it a little bit lower so that you can hear me over it without me yelling. The spork. I like the whisk. So the whisk is very romantic. Alright. Let me open up to the page. So for those of you who don't know what's happening right now, this is Project Pencil. Project Pencil is a show that I've been doing almost every single week since May 14th of last year, where I learned how to draw. And it looks something like Dish. It's about as good as I'm gonna get that. So, I gotta scoot everything over. Scoot this so I can see what I'm drawing.
Like
And then
what?
go to dashboard. Pop out my chat so I can say hello to my chat. Because what would the stream be without you guys? Pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing. So that's all ready. Hot, thanks. Who doesn't love to get spooned and forked at the same time? You know? You know. Good point, good point. This just reminded me of a picture I remember seeing once, possibly not safe for work through, though certainly not pornographic. You wish you marked it. I want to know what this is now. Give me the caption, when you're a gay dude and you forgot to wash your dishes and it was a dude rolling spaghetti around a dildo. Interesting. I didn't know that was a potential there. Although, I guess I don't know, I've never rolled spaghetti, but maybe that's a thing that you do if you like cooking. I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. Okay. Where did all our ladies go? Where did all our ladies go? We have, I think she got a blocky mitten. That one did not turn out well. Let me just make sure that this one is appropriate. Oh god, you can't... I don't think you can see anything. I think it's okay. I think she's covered. Well, she's like on the stream now. I can't see anything. Unless is that her... Okay, let's just close that. I can't tell. I don't... Shit. She has a covering and I just... Also, let me remove the window. Alright, where did she go? She just escaped. She just ran away. Excuse me, lady. I guess I have to find some new ladies. Gotta find some more ladies. I don't know where that photo even just went. It just disappeared. Just disappeared. Alright, this won't take me very long. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, folks. Looks like she's wearing a nude bodysuit. She's not. When are we drawing Weenors? That's the other website. That's the other website. Daily figure drawing. So the problem is that so for those of you who are new, I haven't practiced drawing shadows, textures. Oh, there she is. I'm gonna zoom way in. I don't know if that's her nipple or not. I'd rather not risk it, so we're gonna delete that picture. Let's see, here's a lady. She's covered. So the thing that's difficult for me is finding fully clothed ladies, thanks Twitch, to draw where I don't have to worry about garments because I haven't studied textures or how garments fall or anything like that. I'm just practicing figures. I'm practicing, no, I have a resource and I have plenty of covered lady photos, but like, for example, the other one was like a woman in a wedding dress, and I'm like, that's too much fabric, I can't even see her body. Oh my god! That's, what are you showing me? I saw a Weenor! I seen it! It's supposed to be ladies! It's supposed to be female and clothed. And that was a naked dude, just looking at his ween. Just looking down at it like, hey buddy, how's it going down there? That's what he did. That was what he did. I don't know why it was showing me that. It's not what I selected. Not for stream, friends. So yeah, it's just difficult to find clothed women, and also the lighting is a challenge. Like, I have a resource where there are a lot of... She might be alright. Where, like, there's a lot of photos, but because of where I am in my drawing practice time learning, because of where I am, it's hard for me to find stuff that's wouldn't be too utterly difficult for me to draw. You know? You see what I mean? I think I found a couple though. I can always look for more. Anyway. We've got a lady to start with. I got what I wanted. A random naked guy looking at his ween? That's what I wanted? Alright. Whatever you say. Alright, let's make her a little bit bigger. And drop her down. Okie dokie. Female Weenors only. Yes. Actually, no Weenors for, No Weenors for stream, please. I don't want to get banned. Have to get up in a minute, go bake some stuff, and Renya's all settled on your lap. No, kitty! Sorry, I'm trying to tilt this so that I can have it closer to the edge of the table for me, but whatever. Alright, today it is March 25th, 2018. Yeah, I'm not worried about seeing stuff that's like risque on my own time, but having it show up when I'm streaming makes me nervous. Because I really don't want my account banned. I kind of love streaming, and it's kind of also my only source of income. So, that didn't get the lead at all. Are you kidding? Garbage. You're full of shit, sharpener. Alright, well, it's shattered on the one side, but we'll hope the other side is fine. Alright, let's go. And get my eraser ready, because I know I'm gonna need it. That was not a pun, just in case you were wondering. Okay. Like crossing the street on a red when there's no traffic. Yeah, that's risque, man. It's not like I grew up jaywalking because I'm from Manhattan or anything. Okay, so let's start with her little feats, shall we? So I normally don't draw feet, hands, or faces. I'm basically just doing the outline. Well, I exaggerated her foot way too much just now. And so we're starting over. I just got too excited because it was a shape that I could do. Got too excited. Doodly boo. It's like, hey, I could draw that shape, and then I'm just like, la 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 la. Are all the Design by Humans pics down? Won't load for you. Can someone else check? Be back in an hour or two. Alright, Second Square. Enjoy the baking. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. Man, hat, and what? What? You always wondered about what? Manhattan. It's not Manhattan. No one says and. Manhattan. It's not Manhattan. He's making a joke about Manhattan, and it doesn't make sense. Don't think about it that hard. Don't worry, Bear. You weren't the only one. I was very confused as well. Alright. I feel like I fucked up already, but we're just gonna go with it. This looks horrible. Actually, it's 2 apostrophes because you took out the A and the D. Joke, exactly. Sometimes... Man, her leg is just really, really thin. Okay. Her leg is ultra thin. And also not curved like that at all. Alright, gotta shake some of the rust off. Hey Ragonite, how you doing? The pic's load now? Nice. Zoom what? Zoom in what? What are you talking? Please be more specific. No, that's not how that goes. It's apostrophe N apostrophe. That's not how that works. Thank you, Tharwania's got me. Well, if I didn't fuck up on the way back through, that was an okay spot. Well, fuck English. It is not an easy language, I'll give you that. I feel like I didn't angle her leg enough. You know what? This is one of those days where I'm like, I'm like, drawing? What is drawing? How does one drawing things? How does one do drawing things? Because there's a little, because she's wearing camo. So this makes it look like her leg is curved along this line, but it's not. Her leg goes like this. So it's tricking my eyeballs. I'm trying to get a better angle on it. It's not quite going. Maybe it'll help if I draw her other foot and her other leg first. Maybe if this one comes first. And also her foot's not that big. Her stockinged feet, if we're gonna be particular, which we are. Gonna head out. Y'all have a good one. All right, Santo, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I appreciate your presence, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. You're great. Not working today? I'm doing pretty good. Struggling with drawing, but you know, that's not new. Okay. So that's where her legs should come out to. It's like in line with that. And it's just a nice, easy curve. A nice, easy curve, which I may have exaggerated. Just the littlest bit. Alright, here we go. Woo! We're doing it! So what did everybody get up to this weekend? I know I told you guys about my day when we started. But it's still nice having a really clean house. But I realized when I went to go heat up my lunch that I forgot to do the inside of the microwave, and my roommate has splashed, looks like popcorn butter, but he's making bags of popcorn, so I don't understand how popcorn butter has escaped into the entire microwave. But somehow, that's where it's gone. That's how it happened. Yeah, I know. I know, it's horrifying. I hate it. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite thing. Alright, and then her other knee comes out about here, I want to say. So then her shin... Well, that's not right. What is wrong with your leg? She's like, there's nothing wrong with my legs. Stop being mean. Shh. Shut up, you turd. Where's my laptop? And your food falls off the table. The entirety of yesterday laying down in bed watching a TV series? What series? What were you watching? Very alive. The lyrics to this song are really funny. In case any of you were wondering. Keyboard killer. I was off. Keyboard killer. Okay. Okay, it looks like her leg starts to curve here. I'm just gonna go with it. Because I would like to eventually put the rest of this woman on the page. Jean-Claude Van Johnson? It's a dumb as hell short series about Jean-Claude Van Damme, the washed-up action movie actor. But it turns out his acting career was a cover for the Black Ops he conducted for some spy agency. It's dumb as hell. It's dumb as hell and I have conflicting feelings about it, but it was gorgeous. Alright. I don't know, that sounds like fun. I'm not gonna judge you. Or I will judge you, just like quietly though. I won't do it when you're here. You'll just be like, okay, I'm gonna go now, and be like, guys, there's clearly a Sillington, a silly Sillington, because he watched this dumb show one time. That's how that goes. Her leg is so thin and weird. Today, I'm gonna try to not nitpick as much. Isn't that always the way? Keyboard killer. You did nothing? I have no idea how you wasted all that time. I feel that way sometimes. Like, the last few weeks, I'm like, what the hell did I do on Friday? It's like, we get back to the stream on Sunday, and I'm like, so I had a good night on Thursday, here's what I did on Friday, and I just, like, blank out. I have no idea what I did. I know it wasn't anything important. Spent yesterday watching random Doctor Who episodes and knitting. That sounds pretty good. Working on any knitting projects in particular? I spent a lot of yesterday in Day-Night Discord trying to keep the new channel manageable. I tried. I tried, but who knows? I haven't gotten to look at it at all today, so I'm sure it'll be extra unruly. Man, she has really thin legs. And I can't quite see what's happening because of her other leg sticking out. Which is in line with, like, mid-foot. So, like, that's kind of how that goes. Sort of. Sort of, kind of. Kind of, sort of. A spring sweater? Sounds nice. You made it late last night. Now it has 2,000.6 new messages. Ooh, boy. I know people are just excited, and a lot of people are talking, like, in depth about programs, and anytime someone brings up programming, then everyone's like, what programming language? And then they want to talk about programming forever. It'll calm down once it's closer to the actual thing, and people are once people are split up, because they'll make other channels. Like, it won't always be that one channel only. I feel like I didn't give her thigh enough weight. Whoa, God. What is... Oh, God, she looks like a mutant. She's a mutant! Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Because counting sheep is a Z is 1, 2. No. One more time. I'm sorry, John Pope. You gotta make sure to try and take care of yourself, man. Yeah, don't do that. What the song lyrics said, carry the burden of work, never setting it down. I still haven't picked a I want to pick a thing. But like I already have this show where I'm learning to draw. I already am practicing guitar because I had to do a music stream as a reward for us hitting 50 patrons of the hype 1 month, which was super exciting. I think this comes out like this. I think I could do that. Like that looks like a way more normal leg, and I'm just going to assume that's how her leg goes, and I just can't see it properly. Is everyone cool with that? Okay, cool. Because otherwise her leg looks like a fucking mutant leg. Like some sort of robot leg. Like it's not a real leg. Are you doing a project, Third-Mania? I thought I saw that you were doing something, but I've read so many of those here's what I'm doing posts that I like no longer remember. And let me just change my power settings real quick. Because I don't want the screen to go dark when I'm trying to draw pictures. Watched Jumanji 2 hours ago. Didn't feel like it. Didn't feel it. Didn't feel... What exactly? Okay, so... Actually, that's a good... So her heel should match up about with this, which it's pretty even. That's fairly even. I think I could give her a little bit more on the leg. Robot legs are sexy. I think I prefer human legs, personally. Nothing really planned. Could do some knitting stuff or other craft, but to be honest, I won't make an entire month, so I don't know. Well, you can always, you know, do what you can, do what you want to do. Like someone was like, I'm starting school and I have all this stuff and blah blah blah, so I won't have time to do anything, but I really want to do something. And I was like, try and think of something then that you can add in to something you're already doing so that you're not taking extra time. For example, you could pick eat more vegetables. You're already making food, you already, you know, have to procure and eat the food, so just add vegetables to whatever you're eating. And that's a thing that you can keep track of and try to continue for 30 days. You liked the new Jumanji? Didn't find it boring or good, just wasted time? That sucks, man. What about all the video games you have? Ah, balls! I was like, let me fix up this thigh here, and you know what I should have done? Not touched it. I should have not touched it. So about here is where her other leg comes out. And her other leg is very, very slim, mostly because it's... Well, she just has really thin legs, but then also it's because, she's the way she's standing. Boom. Boom. Okay. Kind of like straight-ish, and then she curves. And when she curves, she doesn't curve quite that much. Let's clean up that line, but I think I might, no, way too curvy. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I totally forgot they were making another one. But I think if I was gonna watch Jumanji, I'd probably just watch the old one. I would probably just watch the old one. I think I've only seen it a couple times. I think I want to put in the rest of her. I feel like I brought this out way too much. Yeah, I did. It's supposed to be like half that. That's why it's looking weird. Excuse me. Excuse me, Mrs. Lady Leg. Your leg has gotten out of control, madam. You are not thick in any means. By any means, you are not thick. And I shan't be drawing you as such. Ding ding. Yeah, well, who doesn't? Who doesn't miss Robin Williams? He was fantastic. So incredibly talented. I'd rate it as watch it if it's free and you have nothing else to do. Yeah, I have plenty of other things I could do, like always. Thick or die. She's not, that's not who she is, alright? I'm not trying to change her. When I'm good enough to draw ladies of my own cerebral invention, then I will make them nice and thick. But for now, I'm just trying to draw the ladies how I see the ladies. Thick thighs save lives. I don't feel like that's true. I think that the validity of that statement is a little bit questionable. Okay. This is way too much fun to do. What? What? Whatever you say. I don't know what to say. You are a unique individual. Oh. She comes in just the littlest bit. Guys, we're getting there. Once I got past the legs, it became a little easier. I don't think this is looking that bad. Again, this part was really difficult for me to see because it's, again, there's a shadow and it's black on black. Like, I can see the front okay-ish. The rest should be a little bit easier until I get to, like, there. And over here will be trouble again. Can I just have everybody wearing, like, white spandex? I feel like I made this too thin. Yeah, she needs to come out a little bit more. A little bit more. I tend to over-exaggerate, so... Here we go. She has a fairly straight up and down section here. Like right here. It's just straight up and down lady. Yeah, she's very thin. She is. She's quite thin, but she was wearing an outfit that is form-fitting, and therefore it's good for me to practice. And I feel like I didn't give her enough butt again. Like, not that she has that much more, but like a little bit more. Maybe I'm just seeing what I want to see. Maybe I just want to see more butt on her. No. I'm not. I'm giving her her body is gonna look as close to how it looks in the image as I can make it, alright? I don't care what your preference on what ladies look like is. That's not what this lady looks like. So it's not what I'm gonna draw. By the way, for those of you who don't know what me and Tharwania were talking about, the day nights, so people who are in the community for day 9, or as I call him, Sean, because that's how I knew him first. I'm not drawing the rifle. I didn't even include the whole thing in the picture, it's cut off. But anyway, so he is urging the community to take part in like a 30-day project for themselves. Just out and any goal, big or small. I've not decided what I'm doing yet. I got distracted. I was in the middle of saying I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, pretty fucking spot on. Good job, me. But yeah, I want to learn how to draw, but I've been doing that for a long time. I could put in more hours for it, but I don't think I want to. Besides, I kind of like having my progress, like, in one location where everybody can see it. You know, I think I want to eat more vegetables is probably going to be one of them because I need to do that. Eat a Snickers bar. Gotcha, easy. Every day for a month. It's not just like pick something that you can do, it's pick something that you want to do to like improve something or learn something or make a thing. It's so that you have some sort of progress that you can see at the end of a month and say like, I made this, or I, you know, a lot of people are doing fitness related goals, like, you know, I ran a 5K. I was able to run this far, when I started I could only run this far, you know. It's beneficial things. Maybe link the video he made. I haven't even watched it. Eat less Snickers bars. Sure, if someone is like really addicted to candy and they want to cut out candy, that's totally a goal that they could do if they wanted to. But yeah, I don't even know where I would find the video. But that's the gist of it, is just to serve as like motivation and inspiration. And also, you know, you can kind of like match up with other people in the day-night community and have people who you're accountable to, because some people need that, like me. Like, I need somebody to be accountable to. If I don't say that I'm gonna do a thing to somebody else, chances are I'm not gonna end up doing it. Like, let's just be real here, I'm not gonna. Because I'm lazy, I want to sit around and do nothing. But I would like to do something, but I haven't decided on what yet. No. This, I like the line that I drew, like, how very slight the curve is. But it needs to come down a little bit further, and it needs to come in more. Because her wrist should be ending, I think, actually maybe not down that much, just a teensy bit. Her wrist should be ending like there. Do 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 do. Do we have anybody going to PAX East? I'm super excited. Because I get to go and hang out with friends in person. There's something about being around people in person. It's just, ugh. It's where I get all my energy and I get so excited. I love being around people. I wish I could be around people all the time. Somebody didn't read the rules. What are friends? You have friends? What rule is that one? I forget. Anyway, please go read the rules so that you understand why you were timed out. You eat 0, so going negative is going to be a challenge. Why would you pick that? You're being so silly. So obstinate. Let me help you out here. Here are the rules, since you clearly closed them. There are also longer versions down below. Here's the rule. This is why you got timed out. Rule 7. I am not here for my looks. Calling me beautiful or other similar terms is not flattering and not welcome. So, you want to try one more time, friend? Want to just try one more time? My rules are very long, but please read them. I literally timed you out and said, please go read the rules. They're there for a reason. Alright, we got an apology. We can move on. Hello and welcome. And just so that you know, most streamers, especially female streamers, don't like that. So coming in somewhere where you don't know somebody and calling them any sort of pet name is usually not wanted. It's not a compliment in this context. Just in case you are unaware of that. Hey Foxstash, how are you? How you doing? Okay, so it's hard to tell where her elbow is. It kind of looks like it's here. Am I allowed to say your hair is looking sick today? Yes, and also because you've been here before. Like, that to me is different. Everyone is different. Everyone is different. Everyone has their own feelings on what makes them uncomfortable and what they're okay with. Like, if you say, I look nice today, that means that you've seen me other times and I've looked like shit. But today I look better than other days. That to me is a little bit different. But again, like, I know you, I've spoken with you on like a peer-to-peer basis. It's different. Mick destroyed 3000, the name of my lost pet. You lost your pet iguana? The information contained in that sentence might not be true. Good, I wouldn't want to be responsible for bringing up your heartache. I'd be really sad if I lost a pet iguana. But yeah, for the most part, people on the internet, especially people who, like, you don't know, they don't want to be called pet names. Girl, you're so fine, your hair looks thick today. Girl, my hair is so free. Girl. Yeah, people tend to comment that my hair is nice, or they'll say like, oh, did you get a haircut? It looks nice. I'm like, no, I washed it. I washed it. That's the extent of your pets. I had geckos that we took in for my 3rd grade class, I want to say. I feel like I made her arm too thick. I keep making it too thick, like, here. But yeah, our class had geckos, and over the summer there wasn't going to be anyone there to watch them, so my mom said that we could take them. And we cleaned their cage, and you know, but it kept getting like moldy real fast, so we kept like cleaning it. They eventually died. I think they had some sort of sickness or something. I felt really bad, and I was like, the class is gonna hate me because of the geckos. I don't think anyone even remembered. I think they were just like, oh, that sucks. But no one blamed me, because I didn't have Schlorp fiends in my class. Just gotta finish the clothes and add a background. Yeah, but coming back fresh will be much better than pushing yourself. Is that how that goes? I may have over-exaggerated again. Nope, this is not right either. Okay, I'm not very pleased with the outside of this arm. I'm trying, and it keeps looking bad every time I try to do it. It just does not look right. It doesn't look right. Arg. See, now that's too thick. Urgh. You know what? How about you don't get the outside of your arm right now? How about we're gonna move on. I accidentally erased the rest of it. We're just gonna leave that empty. No arm for you. No arm for you at the moment. Maybe if I'm feeling ambitious, I'll fill it in after. She's just so, like, thin and it's throwing me off. Or I'm bad, which is also kind of the way that things go. Woo! Alright. Maybe, you know what I did? You know what? 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 This is not right. Okay. That's better. That's very much better. Hey girl, your hair looks washed today. The geckos went down with the sickness. Oh god, that's funny. Is her hand in front of her butt? Or not? Exactly not. It looks like it's more, like, it's... I would say that this is her, like, where her butt ends. You can't see that. Let me... This is where her butt ends, I would say. Like, here's probably where her butt is. And then this is her thigh. So, like, yes and no. So, like, her thumb is like, this is about the halfway mark, I'd say, because butt butt would end where crotch is, and here's where crotch is. Yesterday I met with Twitch friends in San Francisco around GDC. Oh, and you did an escape room? It was so sick. I'm so jealous! Man, I love people! I'm so jealous you got to hang out with people. Zoeri, how are you? Okay, her arm is way too thick a cuh. Maybe I'll just leave it. I'll just leave her. Leave her little arm alone. I mean, she needs an arm, though. I would say that's about the thickness of her arm. You know what? That's okay. Whatever's going on there, I'm gonna keep, except I just want to clean up that line. Seems good. Ooh, I just remembered I don't have to cook tonight. I get to go with Fred somewhere and we're gonna eat food. Or most likely he's gonna be like, I don't want to go outside to order food with me. But still, I don't have to cook, and that's exciting. Laying down as this week, you did lots of practice on drawing. Oh, awesome! Day hate emote is cute. I never use that one. I never use that one. I do. Nero, thank you for reminding me that it's Dota time, but it's not actually Dota time. Uh-oh. What was I just looking at? Hang on. Project sharing. Oh, cool! Another one of those. What are they called? I forgot. Another one of those. Those things. I don't remember what that race is called. That looks really good. That looks really good. So for those of you who were wondering what I'm looking at, we have a Discord channel, and in there's a project sharing channel, which you can feel free to post in during the week, but I make sure to like keep an eye on it on Sundays. I call this be as pink as possible in PUBG. Well done, Joe. Yeah, that looks great, Bear. Well done. Anywho, feel free to post your stuff in there, or if you want to be in the Discord, do !Discord. You haven't subbed to Sean yet? He doesn't need your money. Don't feel bad about that. You're still a day night. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. I'm actually really happy with that arm, and I will not touch it, even though I think that it is too thick. I don't know how to fix it without making it look fucked up, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. And it's such a... Oh god, it just... It looks so beefy! Like to not Letta. You know, of all the things to be called, I feel like that's not that bad. It's not that bad. You are correct, that's not my name, but, you know, there are worse things. Yeah, I think while you were typing that, I answered your question. Because I just said do exclamation point Discord if you want to join the Discord. I know that happens to me sometimes. I'll be like sitting there writing something out and I'm too focused on what I'm typing. You're a beautiful Esquire. You know what? I feel like I should add more time to you. You and your fire stick, man. You've at least... That's a last name in Italy. No, I made this way too long. Okay, hang on. I fucked it up. You're such a lurker too. That's fine. Just like, if you let me know like how many... I trust you, you're not gonna cheat the system, but like, if you want to approximate how many hours you think weren't counted because of the fire stick, just let me know and I'll add it. Posting the project sharing? Oh, awesome. Let me go look. That's so cute! Oh my goodness, little babies! Little musical babies. That is really cute. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, I feel like her shoulder needs to end there. Okay, I exaggerated the bump in her arm just a wee bit too much, so I'm gonna bring it on in. One day when you feel like approximating, okay, whatever you want. Okay. That's about as good as that's gonna be, I think. I say as then I look at it and I don't like it. And you're naked no more. I don't like that anymore. Okay. I think that's better. I think that's way better. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the little bit of like meat. I'm gonna ignore the little bit of meat. It's gonna be a present for someone? Aw, that's gonna be a lovely present. That's gonna be a great present. Okay, let me try and figure out what's going on in the other side of her arm now. Or on the other side of her body. I feel like she comes into about there. And I'm leaving that there on purpose. I think... that's where she needs to end up. But, she's thin, but she's not... she doesn't have, like, curves. So I feel... like she's fairly... or does she go in there and then out? It's really difficult to see. Oh! Maybe I didn't give her enough... didn't give her enough credit here. Maybe she goes in like that and then over? I feel like that's probably more accurate. It's really difficult to see because of the shadow and that her arm is in... her arm is in a black thing. Al Ghassab, hello, welcome. Really should write myself a schedule down for drawing practice. I've accumulated a bunch of resources to learn properly, but I'm not using them effectively. I don't want to stress myself out, but because it's a hobby, but you want to get better. That's a tough, That's tough. That's tough, Bear. And I did things in such a wonky way that I don't know that I probably don't have any good options for you. Maybe just do like depending on how long the lessons are, like a half an hour of one of the lessons a day if you practice drawing every day, but if you don't, like still give yourself time to do whatever you want with drawing. You don't know if you should post it? Well, that's up to you. I'm not gonna... No pressure on anybody here. No pressure. It's very hard to tell what's happening between, like, it's hard to tell what's her arm and what's her body because of the colors and the shadows. I'm not too sure here. You're merely saying you're not a robot. No robots allowed. Unless you're Baby Sin, then you're allowed. I keep making all my lines extra murky. And I don't mean to. Here, let me give you meerkat status. Oh, cool. How'd you get the lines of that sword so straight? Damn. Oh, and X Tyrone. He's been in here a while. Alright. Yeah, I manually, like, put everyone under the Meerkats title. What's the harm anyway? Yeah, no harm at all. You wish you were a robot? For why do you wish you were a robot? You know what? Of all the things to wish to be, I do not wish I was a robot. I'm happy being a human. Mostly. I wish I could be like a healthy human. Like one who actually felt awake after sleeping. You know. Just that. That's all I want. Awake, alert, rested, all that sort of stuff that you're supposed to get after a night's sleep. That's what I would like. Write down a schedule for 5 days, practice something different each day not to get bored. You have to weigh how much time you have and whether being too regimented would turn you off. Yeah, you don't want that to happen, but that's like you have to know yourself. You know. So her hair is like here. Meow 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 meow. That's totally how her hair goes. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. It's a little bit fluffier down here. Oh. Alright, let's put her other arm in. I'm gonna go from like Let's say from like here closer. I think I did this line wrong. Something here is wrong. And I'll figure it out when I try to do her arm, and then her arm is like a million years too long, and I'm like... Run-da-da-dum. I think that's about where her wrist is. Well, I don't like the way I drew that line at all. Actually, I don't think it's that far off, is it? Or is this down further? I think it's down further. More beefy arm, please. Your arm needs to be beefier. Yeah, something's not right. Something is funky here. And I think it's... It's like nearly impossible for me to tell. Okay, so according to where the bend of her inner arm is, just like here. Loving in the dark. So then her, okay, the bend of her arm then should be, hang on. Let's get rid of all this. All this garbage, get it out, get it out. When we're among the stars. Robots have guns instead of arms, so you can blow up doors instead of just opening them. No other reason. That's perfectly good reason to want to be a robot. Although, you could never be sneaky. Unless you're saying that you have the option to, like, you can blow them up. You don't have to blow them up. But what if you just had to... Okay, here are the options. You can be a robot, but every time you open a door, you have to blow it up. Nice picture on the left. This one? It's a reference photo. It has nothing to do with me, but thanks anyway. Warswick. Hello, and welcome. So I'd say the crook of her arm starts about here. So then, yeah, I did something wrong when it came to her body. I think the first line that I did for her body was correct, and I just... screwed it up, you know. But yeah, would you be a robot if every time you opened a door you had to explode it? You like could not open it quietly. You had to destroy the door every single time. Would you still choose to be a robot? You want a helpful robot that does chores? Me too. Just to have a robot that cleans up after my roommate all the time. Our house would be so clean. Like, I'll clean up after myself. The robot can clean up after my roommate. I feel like me and Fred really don't make that much mess. Okay, so now from here... her arm slopes down a little bit. And then it looks like it straightens out. What did you say the name of the picture is? I didn't. It's just a reference photo. It's just a reference photo that I got from a website that has like hundreds of them. But it doesn't tell me, it's just like a stock photo. It doesn't tell me what they're called or anything. When you're in danger, you need a robot to open the door blocking your way out. You don't want a door like, 1 second, I'm gonna learn how to open this. Or you don't want a robot saying, 1 second, I'm gonna learn. But when are you... Okay, in your day-to-day life, how much danger are you in from a door not opening instantly? This conversation is great. But yeah, what Foxstash said is accurate. I'm learning to draw. This is a show about me learning. And I'm just doing figure drawing, so I'm not gonna include any of the details, just basically the outlines of this lady to try and keep my skills up and learn to be better and accurate. I made her arm a little bit too thin. Not by much. Her arms are I mean, I'm one to talk. When you just see my arm, like, not attached to anything, it looks like so creepy. It looks so creepy. It looks like extra thin. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like my own arm! And it looks fine, like, in reference to the rest of me. It looks proportionate. Oh, that's cool, Bear. I just did the same line over again. Lol. Let's try one more time. Let's do that again. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, now did I make her arm too thick? I don't think so. If so, she's just gonna have a little bit of a beefier arm. I think that's way better. I think that's way, way better. And then this comes up to less than half. Up a little further, and then out. There we go. Not quite that, you know, not quite that curved, but better. You have a historical, That's very historical of you. Historical. Historical map of print of your area. From 1860, because you think it's rad. I love that you use the word rad. Yeah. There's literally thousands of pictures of Manhattan. I'm just like, yep. That's my city. Maybe someday again soon, please get me out of here. Okay, the slant of her shoulder is, like, quite severe. So I feel like her one shoulder is down here. I feel like that's not inaccurate. I feel like that's about where I said that was. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, good job, me. Except, it's not that slanted. But the curve of it was correct. I think I'm getting better. I feel like I didn't quite, like, I struggled a little bit in the beginning because, you know, it's been a week since I've drawn. But I feel like this was not as hard. It is incredibly expensive, which is why I left. And, well, that's really the only reason. I just couldn't afford it anymore. Okay, let me see. Her neck is like kind of in line with the center of her body. So about there. So I'm doing okay with her. With where her neck is. I probably gave her too long of a neck because her chin is going to cover a lot of that.
Public domain document.
That's still cool though. Okay, so then her hair comes like this. If you want to judge me on the hair, go for it, but that's not the focus. The only reason I put in the hair is because it's covering other things that I need to see. So I need my eyeballs to have something to look at so that they don't go, there's space here, what's happening? Why does her neck look like it's 8 feet wide? It's like, it's not. Her hair's there. Yeah, go ahead, judge it. Judge it! Forcing empathy is as clever as you can be. You go down in flames. Okay, how far out does your face go? Really not that far. I feel like my pencil's not being delicate enough for this.
Very delicate.
Self-inflicted pretty little martyr. Forcing empathy is as clever as you can be. Make you watch how you go down in flames. Like her eyes would be in line with this, so kind of. Her hairline's doing a weird thing, but you know, whatever. Mostly because I can't draw it, so you know, it's gonna look weird to me. And the top of her head. Oh, girl. Girl, your hair. Will you go down in flames? Self-inflicted pretty little martyr. Forcing empathy as clever as you can be. Woo! Guys, I think I did it. Sick! You want to know why I stand like this? What? Decided to get back into reading comics since you're wasting your time anyway? I guess. That sounds like fun. I like comics. 10 out of 10 unibrow, thanks. I think I closed her hair in a little bit much up here. It's just a little bit.
Frigid, frozen, Minnesota, chip on the shoulder, sick sleeping on a pissy sofa, unwanted visitor in a different culture, missing home and can't go, they civil warring. Listen, soldier,
That looks better.
over prison sit around the corner, homelessness even closer, kids with similar skin colors still don't want you.
You just uploaded your last page on Discord. Oh, wrong spot. It's project sharing, but that's okay. I wish Discord would let you scoot things around. Dude, that's so good. Look at her sassy walk. Now that's thick. That is thick.
Holidays and you know what the business is. You get 2 birthdays and 2 Christmases. Older you get, you
Yeah, I didn't catch that jump up. Sorry. Anyway, I think I made her head too long again. I have problems with heads. I have problems with heads. Hang on. It's not really that much longer from the tip of her head. Like, I gave her a little bit too much hair. Like, it should be there instead. Maybe it's because... Is it because I have no features in her hair and on her face? Oh, poops. Accidentally one of the lines I didn't mean to. Sunday school teacher. Let me see something else. Hang on. Yeah, her forehead should end like here. I made everything way too long. How? But I don't feel like her head's that big. Where do you click to share drawings? Project sharing. She has less chin. No, her chin is fine. And who asked? I didn't ask you. She does not have a 70s perm. She's tilting her head down, so I know that, like, what we're seeing is, like, the back of her head. You were in the right spot? Yeah, it's just the first one was hype type. No, you posted in hype type. There's channels on the side, and you have to click on... You have to click on the channel and then, like, type or upload or something. Welcome back, Second Square. I want to figure out what the fuck is wrong with her head. What did I do? No, now I overcompensated. I was right the second time. I just added an extra hair. But yeah, there are different channels for different things. So like hype type, and there's descriptions. So when you click on, like on the left-hand side, there's the list of channels: announcements, hype type, clips of the hype, court of the games, project sharing, etc. And when you click on each of them, it'll say, like, you'll see the text where people have left messages, and it'll say the name of the channel, like, above that, and then there's a little description next to it. So, like, hype type, it says hype, 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 because I'm original. And, like, clips of the hype, I didn't put a description, so it's a bad example. Court of the games, play with the community, host, schedule, look for blah, blah, blah. And if you click on that description, it shows you what all the channels are for. Gonna dip. Alright, it's late for you, huh? Anyway, thank you for hanging out, John Pope. I hope you have a good night, a good sleep, and I hope you feel better tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Her head still looks very long, and I think it's because she doesn't have any features on her face. I think I made her neck too long as well, which is another problem. So her neck is too long. I'm not going to change that at this point. I will change the rest of her head, though. Because, like, her mouth should be, like, here. I'm not gonna worry about, like, how it looks. My pencil just kind of slipped all over the place. Like, eh. And I also drew it a little bit too far over to the right. Let's try this again. Her face is gonna look real weird. Are you ready? Whatever. She has, like, no top lip. And instead I have returned. Welcome back, Faust. You doing alright, buddy? Well, I ended up giving her too much nose, but it looked okay at first. It looked alright at first. And then I would say this is where, like, her eyebrow is. And she's got an eyeball in there. God, it looks so, like, abstract. Okay, I exaggerated her iris. It's really hard because the space I'm working in is this big. You're in a weird headspace. Well, feel free to empty your headspace of all of its dick jokes. That's what you're here for, right? See, I'm not really worried about, like, how her features are looking. Okay, I was right the second time. I just... her eye is not cooperating now. You don't have a dick joke today. Only the days when I'm not streaming do you have a million dick jokes. Alright, got it. Understood. What'd you end up baking, Second Square? So excited for the end of this next week. On Friday, there's a few days of 80s, 80-degree weather? Damn. She thought you were 24? Okay. Yes, and? Round 3 of brownies. I bet the other ones tasted really good, though. I want brownies, man. Why do you do this to me? You know what? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. That face is not that bad. Not that bad. Ow. Tangled. Don't know how long it'll last. This time of year last year, I remember vividly, as much like right now. Yeah, Aragonite, that looks really good. Yeah. No, I understood. Is she, like, way younger than 24 and that's why... Like, I don't see the problem here. She's interested in you, and she thought you were younger than you are. Oh well. If I could ship them to you, I would. And they did taste good, just slightly burnt. That's... Oh, she's 22. That's young. That's young. That's a baby. That's a baby person. That's a baby. I'm pretty happy with what I drew. I know I exaggerated her nose. I just wanted to make a nose that looked okay. Probably looks big, but whatever. It's really hard to see the details. Like, I know that's, you know, cartoony and whatnot, but considering I've never practiced faces, I just wanted to make sure that her head looked okay. So other than, actually this arm is fine. I'm gonna erase this. I don't think this arm needs this little you fucked up bracket anymore. I think we did a good job. What up? This lady took me way longer than I intended her to take, though. But whatever. I had fun. We talked about if you were a robot, if you would choose to be a robot, if it meant you had to explode every door. Anyway, I think that's not bad. Her neck is too long. But other than that, I think that's pretty okay. Not bad considering you haven't practiced faces. You got space between the eyes and the nose length, the mouth width. Eyes are a bit too high, but that's okay. Yeah, I didn't bring them like down far enough because I was trying to confine it in this tiny space. So yeah, instead of being from here to here, they should have been like from here to here. It's very difficult in this tiny little spot. You are right. But that's not bad. And I wasn't worried really about it. I just wanted to make sure that her without the features, her face looked like weirdly elongated. It looked like her head looked like that to me. That's what her head looked like before I put features in it. And then I put features in it, I was like, oh, no, she's fine. But in any case, let's draw another lady. Moving along. We've got another lady, and then maybe next week I'll move on to something that's not ladies. I would like to like get faster. I mean, like, maybe I'll do 1 and 1. So I'll do like 1 full-length lady, and then I'll like, maybe I'll start faces or eyeballs or mouths or something. I don't know. Or feet, so you guys can spam glare. But I feel like I'm usually, depending on the reference picture, I'm usually okay at drawing, like, legs. So, like, maybe then feet are the next logical thing, so that I can at least have from here to here, like, usually looks pretty good. I'm sorry to hear that, Second Square. You're such a nice girl. You'd just see my feet and be like, I gotta just glass stream, you say. No! Okay, I don't like that picture that well, I do like the picture as a picture, but it's black on black on black. I can't see anything. This one has the same issue. Alright, so I'm gonna look for different ladies. Do you like... What is that? I don't know what that is. Shell? Sheila? I don't know what that is. Alright, female, clothed, start. Nothing too weird. I could also try and draw people in weirder stances. I'm just trying to find people clothed in form-fitting. I think you can see her nipples, never mind. No nipples for you. You Twitchingtons. Oh, cool! Oh, I like this picture. I don't know if I'm gonna draw it, but I like it. You know what? Yes, I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna do it. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. I just have to bring everything up top for me. Look, she's in the air. Isn't that cool? She's like, yeah. Huh. Several dialogue boxes too spicy. Ooh. I don't think anything is too spicy when it comes to love. Kind of like how I never romanced Beast because you were like, you can't identify with him now. Yeah, I'm still like, oh hi Ethan, and I made a hard save so that I can go back to it later and just replay that scene for science, for reasons that are only scientific. The reference is so goofy? I don't know if I'd call it goofy. She's a dancer, and she's in the air. But she's like diagonal, so like I guess drawing her without like the background would look weird. Okay, stop talking about it, Faust. You make me nervous. I don't want someone to pop in here and be like, oh my god, the part where blah blah. I get very nervous. I don't trust people. Case in point, I have rules and people just come in and break them all the time. Like, please. This is just tearing up this pencil. I keep trying to make it better and it's not better. Like, the graphite is fucking all destroyed. some of your bodies seem like zombies? I just found a reference that had a lot of photos. Or a reference where I could like skip through photos easily. I'm literally making zero judgments. And this is one of the only, this is like the only one I've seen outside. Like the picture was taken out of doors, this is the only one. But yeah, I've made no judgments, or really I haven't even thought about whether or not I liked the pictures or the models. Except for the old-timey ones. I liked those ones, but those were all naked ladies, and we can't draw those anymore. I plan to play it again, yeah. Not soon, because I spent over 200 hours in that game, and I think I need to take a break so I don't get sick of it. Besides, I did get sick of equipment comparisons and leveling up. Like, if I could just... Like, if someone could do that for me, then I would probably play it again sooner. Kentakai! Good evening. Hello, how are you? There's a mod for that, kind of? You like her? Lord Claire, hello, welcome. She's giving you some retro vibes? Yeah! It's the, like, the fit of the leotard, how it covers the hips is very, like, old-timey bathing suit. I'm not sure what you mean, though, Ragonite, that they look like zombies. Zombie! You used a mod to run the entire game in an evening, just to see Los's plot. Interesting. But yeah, I would like to play it again, just not soon. Fuck the loot. You hate the loot in that game? I just feel like there's way too much. I loved the game. I think it's a fantastic game, but like... too much. I'm not the person that's like, give me one good thing per battle, or like, or not per battle, per like, big section. Or every couple levels. I don't know, man. I mean, how would you balance that? I don't know. I'm not a game designer. Yeah, but I don't understand by that style. I'm not saying... what I'm saying is the reference pictures that I use, I'm literally only looking for, are their clothes very close to their bodies so that I don't have to worry about drawing garments, which I haven't practiced. I haven't made any sort of judgments on whether I even like the photos or not, so I don't know what you mean by the style, because I'm literally just looking at I don't understand what you mean by, like, zombies. I don't get it. I didn't take offense to it. I'm just saying I didn't make any judgments of my reference photos. Because I'm not looking at them in terms of, is this good art? Do I like it? Do I not like it? I'm just looking for something very specific in my reference photos because I'm focusing on drawing something very specific. If my fucking pencil sharpener would ever cooperate with me. Dear God. It's just all fucking fractured. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. That's annoying. I don't like that. Yeah, most of these are just stock photos, so they're generally not going to be something that I'm like, ooh, beautiful. This one is outside, that's why I was like, ooh, I like this, because it's bright. It's nice and bright, and I can see the details, like, the shadow doesn't obscure the rest of her leg for me. Like, I like this because I think that I'll be able to draw it without having to go, what the fuck is her leg doing, you know? So that's what I'm saying, like, I don't know what you mean by, like, zombies. And, I'm not... Like, I'm not drawing inspiration from these people. Does that make any sense? What do you mean? What happened, Second Square? Only loot the leader and of the fight, check for locked chest. Yeah, but still. Hated the amount of loot, hated the fact that in a span of level or two it got useless, hated the fact that you couldn't use weapons above your level without a huge penalty, which made sequence breaking feel less special. Polymorph best skill tree. Dude, slurp it up. Slurp it up. Okay, let's get this lady on the road here. This is where I'm saying her knee is. Fuck him right up. Welcome back, Wormy. How are you? Yeah, I don't want everything on fire. That's not my jam, Faust. That's not my jam. I really liked my Schlorp. I liked my tentacle lash, or whatever the fuck it's called. Schlorping people is way too much fun. I don't like this line at all. I'm just gonna undo it. Undo! The beauty of an eraser. It looks terrible. I'm sorry. I have no idea how to bake anything, so I cannot help you. I'm gonna start with the back leg, I think. Like, this is the only part where it might be a little bit difficult because it's like a light nude color on with brown as the background, but we don't care about feet. Woo! Woo! Yeah, the important part is it tastes good. Might see a doctor tomorrow morning. It keeps getting better, then going back to not so great. Have you been consistently eating better and drinking what? Water and all that? Drinking what? Water? Can't decide if this is right, this leg. I'd say that butt comes in over here somewhere. That's not what her butt. It's not what her butt looks like, but it's just over there. It's just there. Yeah, I know, Faust. I know you like setting things aflame. Okay, that's even. I've gotten really good at proportioning my calves and my thighs. Good thigh-calf proportion-y bits. Tweedledee. There we go. Yeah, maybe that's not enough, or maybe the other things you're eating are not, you know, balanced enough. I don't know. I would say it's worth it to go to a doctor. Go see a doctor. Nobody wants to spend all day every day feeling like crap. Okay, so far so good. So far, I'm fine with what I've drawn. It's always a good feeling. La da da dum. Dum ba dum ba ba bum. Ba bum ba dum. Bye, Roganite. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for sharing the page that you drew in the Discord. I hope you sleep well and have a fantastic day tomorrow. You might need to replay Blood Dragon? Okay. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but okay. You tend to feel the need to do things that I have no idea about. Okay. I think I exaggerated her knee a little bit too much. And also, I drew her calf a little bit too flat, I think. Or like her shins. Because her shin is about like here. Yeah, that's better. Da da dun 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 bum 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 bum. I keep messing with these lines. Oh, Far Cry. Okay, gotcha. Greatest FPS of all time aside from BioShock. Well, that is quite the claim. I think I'm gonna stop messing with her leg. Let's maybe stop. That's too thin. Undo it. What is everyone up to after stream? For me, dinner, and then after that, probably Dota, because I know my obsession. What are you gonna do after work, Wormy? I think this needs to come out a little more. So let's redo it then. I'm taking my time with these ladies, but I'm not like getting frustrated that I keep redoing it. You have a retro wave bias? I know you do. I know. I think I made this too thick now. Or this should, like, it's flatter here. I'll figure it out someday. I also feel like I made, her ankle not quite as... as wide. Or as long. Whatever. Do you know what do I know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if I know what I'm saying. Going out for drinks tonight, which is probably a terrible idea because you have work in the morning. I believe in you. If anyone can do that, if anyone can pull that off, it's definitely you. Yeah, I've made it too beefy now. I'm not trying to fully erase that line. I'm just trying to draw it smoother. And as a result, I kind of mucked this bit up. But you know. Huzzah! Gonna mop your kitchen, might play Sims. You wanna play something for sure? Yeah, I'm gonna make dinner. I'm going to see if I can't download those 3 videos from YouTube so I can finally be done editing the damn thing on YouTube. I realized I should write this down. I didn't check the Divinity VODs. Before I deleted them to make sure that they didn't have any copyright issues. But there's 102 of them for me to look at, so. Oh, look! I love it! The real Mr. Fredo, or is that Frito? But anyway. The real Mr. Thank you for the photo and welcome to the court of the heart. You're welcome with that face. Leaf, hello. Every video game in creation, you keep leaning at the edge of your chair subconsciously. You don't realize like it until you feel your balance tipping. Weird. Weird. Ultra Splagultra? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, anyway. Her leg continues up here. And she's got like shorts on or something. Let's start there. And it looks like stomach starts like that. I'll fix it when I need to. Yes, you own a lot of them. Just realized you haven't been hyped for a full price video game in years, probably. That's not a $60 game, but have you been hyped for a full price, not $60 game? Ultra Music Festival? It's been streamed on Twitch for the last 4 years until this year. Nope. I was unaware that it existed. And besides, you know my Twitch habits. I came because of Sean. I was not like, I didn't, like, browse Twitch, and I still don't really. I'm putting in very temporarily where this shadow is. That seems fairly accurate. Just come in a little bit. And she has a nice, easy curve. Nice, easy curve to her leg that I probably just exaggerated because you know me. Because I can't draw anything that's a curve without exaggerating it. You gotta pick shorter games, says the woman who just spent 211 hours on one video game. But hot damn if I was not thorough. I was super thorough. I was very ultra thorough. So next time when I go through, I don't have to spend that much time. Oh no, I got little bits. I got pencil shavings in my eraser. That's not good. Get out of there. Yeah, Faust, you are very picky, but in a way that, like, you still like a lot of games. I'm gonna redraw this one bit. Alright. Oh, look! I love it! Lord Claire! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. You're already a lord, so you just fit right in. And you're a mute cat, and that's great. And we think it's really nice. And we hope you like it too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Longest game you own is Witcher 3. Well, apparently mine is Divinity, and I did not see that. Didn't see it coming. $113 hours, that's for 2 playthroughs? No, I know for you it's not about time, Faust. Fortnite Heroes Tokiden 2, Divinity 2 for the last month in tandem. I plays the Dotas. I played some Fortnite yesterday, that was fun. We came in second! I forgot to tell you guys this morning when I told you about my day. We came in second. I was playing with Aura and Kyle. We've only played like a handful of matches. And And we came in second. I downed 2 dudes, but it was me versus the 3 of them, because, like, right before then, Aura and Kyle got downed. So I was the last one up, and they were surrounding me, like, this close, because the circle was, like, itty bitty, and I was like, I downed 2 of them, and then this one guy was just like, I'm dancing. I'm like, okay. He killed me. But we had a great time. You need to finish your replay of Zestiria's DLC. I still have a Tales game to play. Alright, see you tomorrow, Remy. Thank you for popping by. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And thank you for hanging out. Oh! Excuse me for yawning. I didn't give her enough of a kneecap. But maybe I'll fix that. Just a little kneecap. Just a little, like, bloop. She just has a little bloop. Why is she dabbing? She's not. Her arms are nowhere near her face. And they're both out straight. How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Then you need to play Front Mission 3, Dragon Quest Builders, AI War, and Phoenix comes out in Here's the Storm on Tuesday. I have no interest in any of those things. I have to finish Pyre still. I still have to finish, what was that one game that I always try to call that other game? But I haven't wanted to get motion sick. Talos Principle. Which I'll probably put down for a while before I finish Road to Gehenna, which is like a whole other game. Admit it? No, because it's literally incorrect. Aw, poor puppy. You have a scaredy pup. You have a poor little scaredy pup. Oh, you know what? There we go. That's better. My dog was never afraid of anything. I don't think I ever once saw him scared unless we were yelling at him. What did you do? But that was when he was like a puppy. He was puppy. I think that's where her leg comes out. Alrighty. I think that's where her leg is supposed to be. I made it way too long. Or I didn't make her little, like, shoe long enough, but you know, whatever. I think that the latter is probably the case. Again, I don't care so much about what the feet look like, but it's just so that I have an idea. I made her foot way too big. Way too big. Everything here is disaster. Disastrous, it's bad. It's real bad. Let's try that again. Okay, one more time. Okay, that's better. Likely thunder. You both have scaredy pups? Poor baby puppies. Poor baby puppies. Bloopy-doopy-doop. Hey-ya, hey-ya. Luckily, Garrick's not here to get mad that this song sounds like that other song. It's like, I hate this song because it reminds me of that other song and I don't know what that song is. I'm like, sorry, Garrick. But not sorry enough to take it off my list. Because I'm a good friend, you know. It's just... Wow, I made her foot way too big. What was I thinking? No, no, friend. What was I thinking there? Her toe's supposed to be, like, way higher than the other one, first of all. What was I thinking? Whatever, your shoe is fucked, okay? Fucked. Apostrophe D, fucked. Hey-ya, hey-ya. Jiminy crickets, come on now. Let's get it together, eh? Shmeh, shmeh. I love fireworks. I know your guys are like, oh, my dogs hate them, and I'm like, I love them. Screw your dog's fears. I think fireworks are great. Does that look okay? It looks okay, I guess. I guess that looks okay. I feel like with the shadow, it would probably look a little bit better because her leg looks like, this leg looks really thick. Maybe I did just make it a little, maybe it's just a little thick at the top. Maybe it's a thick top calf. Oops, well. Fucked it now. That's okay, that looks better. Less chunky, less chunky. Alright, let's draw some butt. She got some butt. Okay. So now, she got a little booty and it's coming out. It's coming out. She got a little booty and it's coming out now. Draw that little booty, there it is, there's the booty. It looks like I gave her extra, but I know that I didn't. That's just the sunlight playing tricks with my mind. Hey, Sphinx! You never really got to do fireworks, you don't know if you care for them. Of course you've seen them, but it's hard to watch other people's fireworks. That's true. I mean, I've never set them off myself. There was one time at the beach where our neighbors from across the way, we all went down to the beach and watched them set them off. But you definitely need like a good experience. Good vantage point, that's what I'm trying to get at. How you doing today, Sphinx? Firecrackers? You mean the ones that just kind of sparkle and make a noise? Okay. I think that looks okay. It's really not bad. She's so much easier to see than like most of the pictures that I've drawn. I like this line, but I want to do it nicer. So like the line that I drew is still there. But I want to like commit to it. See? Oops, well. That line went a little crazy. Fire pop things. Oh, those little like the peas almost. And you get pop. They're like these little balls and like wrapped up in paper. Like it's like a tiny little paper ball. And you just go and it makes a noise. I liked those. Those were fun. It's a little bit hard to see what is happening right here with her shoulder because of the sunlight. That was your 4th of July? I'm sorry. So normally I don't draw the clothes on the people, but this is helping me. Oops, well, I mucked that up. That's what an eraser is for. Man, I'm already starting to think about Halloween. I mean, I'm always thinking about Halloween. But ow, 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 ow. On stream, I'll probably be Sadie the Goat again because that was super fun. My name's Sadie the Goat. Like, hell yeah, Sadie. Sadie the goat. I'll just be Sadie the goat forever. I like her being Sadie the goat. It's so much fun. But I'd really like to have like a big fun costume. I would also like to have plans to like go and do a thing. It's probably gonna be on Wednesday this year though, huh? No, it's strong bad. It's strong bad. Let's go. Oh my ricochet. I feel like I did this wrong. Like this was going so well and now suddenly it's like, what's wrong with this?
What's wrong with this picture?
There we go. I mean, but it is kind of exaggerated. Like her musculature is exaggerated, but I You decorate your house for Halloween, not the outside, just the inside? Yeah, I've never lived in a house. Like I've always lived in an apartment, so I've never decorated the outside of anything. Ooh! Yeah, go to a haunted house. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay. So like her shoulder needs to come out so about where I... Wow, you couldn't see that at all. Sorry guys. Please let me know if I ever do stuff. Like if it's only temporary, obviously don't bother telling me. But if you like can't see at all what I'm doing, please let me know. Sounds like your life. It's on a Wednesday this year. Oh yeah! That's why I'll have no plans. Because TwitchCon is the weekend... It's like basically Halloween weekend. And I was really upset about that. Because no one's gonna do it in... No one's gonna celebrate it the weekend after. It's like... When it's over, you know? So that weekend, when adults are gonna be out and doing things... I'm gonna be at TwitchCon, which I will love and I'll have a great time, but... Like, man, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that? Okay. That looks a little bit better. It looks really weird. I just have to hope that when I put her arm in, it doesn't look as weird. But like right now she looks like a hunchback. I swear you're not a hunchback, it's just the way you're standing. Alright, so then her shoulder looks like it's... kind of like that. And I'm not... Herm. I know that she's got a little bit more like skin showing there. We should all bring costumes to where? Like, where are we going in these costumes? First of all. Second of all, depending on the costume, I don't have space for that in my suitcase. No one to go with? You can go by yourself. Or like, oh, what is that website that was like, find someone to do stuff with. I can't think of the name of it. Hold on, I need to drink water. I haven't had enough. Starting to get a bad headache. And also, it's almost time for me to go. It's like, I think it's would you like to? And you just find other people who want to do the same shit as you, and you just go do it. So you like have, no, Leaf. Don't be gross. I mean, not that wanting to be with people in that way is gross. I'm over-exaggerating because it's Leaf, but you know. Your friend is always busy these days? Well, maybe if you schedule it, like, way ahead of time and, like, remind them when it's the month of, be like, hey, remember this thing? We're gonna go do it, yeah? And then give them ultra shit if they cancel on you, because nobody should cancel on my second square. You should get to do all the things you want to do. That's like, maybe that's okay, what I drew there. Are you slut-shaming me? No. Not for real. You're so kind. Of course. Who would be mean to you? You're such a sweetheart. And I want you to have fun and Eraser? Chill out, alright? I want you to have fun and experience the things you want to experience, you know. I think that's kind of what her arm's doing. It's really hard to see because, like, there's sunlight here, but then the shadow of her head is here, and sunlight there, but I think I took her shoulder in too much. Man, today has been the day where I just, like, I'm like, I want to make this line a little bit darker or more firm. And then I just, like, don't even go over the line. I'm just like, woo, woo! It's like, that's not the same thing. That's not what I just did. And then I have to erase it and start over. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah? Turned down a booty call because you had Magic the Gathering the next morning. You got 5th? That's pretty good though. You haven't been playing for that long. You haven't good luck with friends. So lots of people. Yeah, real life people I've found for the majority of them are, and by real life people I mean people that I didn't meet like through the internet, right? So people I didn't meet on the internet first. You know, Fred obviously being an exception because I met him at TwitchCon, so he's still like an internet person, but I happened to meet him in real life. I have some people like that. But a lot of people that you meet in real life, like not through a convention, are like super flaky. Super flaky and unreliable. And it sucks, man. I feel like I made her arm way too big. Yeah, that's like extra thick. Girl, your arm is extra thick. Is your first real tourney and you're really excited? That's cute. I think I want to fix the bottom of this. Like, I want it to end in the same place, but... Is that better? I can't quite tell. Sometimes I'm drawing something and I don't know why it looks weird. And then other times I'm like, oh, it's because of this. Like it would be beneficial if I did any sort of shadowing, like, here's your weenus, you know. But I didn't draw her weenus. There's your weenus, okay, honey? Are you happy now? Then her neck is closer to the booty. Just about right there. Now her neck is nice and elongated. And that makes me happy. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, so like her arm's a little bit funky, but it's hard for me to tell what's happening. Thick AF. My friend now is a good person, but he's so flaky. I know he hangs out with people because of social media. One being a girl I used to be really close friends with, but he disappears for months at a time. I'm like, I'm not going out of my way to contact you anymore. That's how I got with basically everyone that I met in real life. I'm like, I have no patience for all your flakiness anymore. Fuck you. Like, not to the point where I need to be mean to the person or anything. Like, that's unnecessary, but... But, like, I definitely don't need you in my life if you're gonna be like this. Now, this is gonna look really weird because of perspective. this arm's gonna look really weird. First of all, it looks really small. Like, her wrist looks so small, the background wrist, because she's like holding it out like that. Do 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 ha ba da. Yeah. That's like the inside of her elbow, whatever. And whatever. And that disappears behind her neck. But now we gotta do the neck. And her neck is like there. Perfect. So I think I made this too long. This little like piece should be a lot shorter. So it should be more like that. Let's fix it. It's like you didn't do anything bad, but I feel like you don't care about me as a friend to the point you didn't even contact me. So many empty plans. Yeah. Like, oh, we should hang out sometime. I know that that means we're never gonna hang out. Whether or not the person intends it to mean that, that's still what it means. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna sit around waiting for you to, like, become someone who wants to do stuff. I don't need that shit. Uh-oh. There we go. Shit. Shit. What kind of food should you order? He's ordering for me as well, you dingle derp. We're not getting sushi. I don't know, baby. What kind of food are you thinking about? Against the tide. Did you really want pizza, or are you suggesting it because you have an emote? Did you want to use an emote, or are you actually suggesting this? Also, I'm done in 6 minutes, if you want to discuss it then, or if you just want to, like, come in here and talk to me. You were suggesting? I don't really want pizza. We have pizza all the time. I just gotta... Where does your face go? Where's your face go? Your neck's long. Broo, 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 broo. Your neck is long. I feel like I also didn't angle this arm enough. This arm should really be at an angle like this. So that's a mistake that I made. Yeah, we can do burritos. Maybe I'll get the pupusa this time. Yeah, we don't have options, Leaf. We have pizza. Burritos. Mexican. Yes, those are different. That's it. We do that's or sandwiches. That's what we have for options. There's also a Chinese food place, but I've been cooking Chinese, so we haven't been ordering it. But that's it. Those are our options. Or Indian, which Fred won't really eat. So we never order from there. Yeah, pizza and Mexican and Chinese. But the choices are pizza or Mexican or sandwiches. That's it. Yes, come cook, bring me food. Delicious. I can't wait to go to Boston. I want to get Wagamama. Oh, I want that Japanese curry. We also had to pick up food from the Indian place. Did we? I don't remember if we had to or if we just walked because it was like nice out. Because I wanted to exit the house. I wanted to exit the house one time. I like that she has short hair. It's a lot easier for me to see where the fuck her head is. I also just really want short hair because I love it. I need to... It's too much. It's too much hair. I'm really happy that it has all its volume. Voluminous. Look at all the volume. Just no to Mexican pizza. It's not a thing. No thank you. Sphinx, what was the last thing that you made for yourself? I want to hear what kind of crazy nonsense you've been cooking. Against the tide. Oops. She has cute short hair, I like it. I just love short hair. I want short hair again. I want it. I want it short, 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 short. Does that seem like I gave her enough of a head? I'm gonna put like lines for where her mouth and shit are gonna go. Or where they would go if I drew them. So there's her mouth. There's her mouth. And her nose would start like there. It'll be alright. And then like eyebrow is there or something. So her eyes are like, wee. This looks so shitty when I put the features in, but it's just so that I could see if the face is, if the, did I make the head the right size? I can't, for the life of me, can't fucking tell. Or did I not give her enough? I don't think I gave her enough skull. I think she needs more skull up here. Not a ton, just a little bit. That looks better. Looks a little better. Oh, no problem. I was just wondering what the last delicious thing you cooked for yourself was. What was the last thing you made for you? Okay, so I see a lot of problems with with what I drew here. I think proportion-wise, I made her legs like I started making her legs the same size. Like let's include, we'll just go like feet to legs, right? So that's the same size as what I see on the screen. And then from here to here, I made this bigger than what I saw on the screen. Yeah, by a lot. By a lot. Like her, the middle of her head should be here. That's so funny. So like from butt to shoulder should be about 2 inches. Yeah, her shoulder should end here. Shoulder. She's super elongated. Oh. So silly. Alright. And then this arm should have been tilted more. So much longer. That's really funny to me. This was a good picture, and oversight, man. I thought that she looked too long. I just started drawing bigger than what I saw on the screen, but this is accurate to what my eyeballs see. That's really funny. Wait, is her arm bigger as well? Because I think I was judging it based on the rest of the body. Yeah, her arm is longer. So, like, this half of the body is way bigger than this half. That's so funny. Alright, well, at least I got the shape of the leg. Like, I think the shapes that I did were good. This is a different proportion than this, is all. Red velvet cupcakes? Chocolate devil's food cake with chocolate ganache? That does sound divine. Anyway, that's it for the show. I've got a little bit of a headache going. I gotta get some food, some water. Fred's hungry, so we gotta go. But this was fun. This was definitely a good time. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Had a fantastic day. And Into the Breach was fun as well. I will be back tomorrow, and we're gonna be playing a new video game. I'm going to assume that the one I'm going to pick is going to be Death of the Outsider. If you are interested in what other games might be on the roster, look at my information down below. There's a list of games. Actually, I think I need to update one of those, but in any case, there's games played and then there's games to be played. Just do a bit of light reading. But yeah, maybe just Death of the Outsider could be the one that I pick. We'll have to see. I do know that whatever game I pick, it's not going to be longer than 20 hours. So whatever it says, it's going to be less than 20 hours, whatever I pick. Anyway, that's the plan. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to play games for 6 hours. Feel free to join the Discord. If you are new and into Discord, and you want to hang out with people outside of the chat, sometimes we watch movies together, sometimes we play games, like, offline and whatever. It's good shit. Bread is great. Have a good rest of your weekend, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more stream.